Hi, Paul Bedford here from Retention Guru, and in this short clip, I am talking to Matthew and Mo on the Lifts podcast, filmed in 2024, and I'm talking about gym intimidation and the impact that can have on your membership. And I'm also talking about some of the indirect things, not just people intimidating people, but environments intimidating people, or your choice of equipment intimidating people. Now, if you have any questions or comments, please put them in the box down below. We'll also attach a link so that you can watch the original podcast in its entirety if you wish to. For now, that's it. Enjoy the clip, and I'll talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye.
Well, that's probably a good way to go into our second story. I'm going to come back to the. I'm going to come back to the. I'm going to jump from the second to the third, and Mo, just for Mo's benefit. But one of the things that we've been seeing is gymtimidation. There's a number of different terminologies and stories around this, but essentially, since the pandemic, we seem to be getting a lot of people that are going into the gym for the first time. Boys, girls, young, old, number of different ways, and it seems as though they're coming into a very similar space from a design perspective and from an experience perspective as what it was previously. And yet there's a mix of people. And your explanation was really, spot on. Whereas we're thrown into the gladiator den. So you have got, young guys or girls that are suddenly in a gym wanting to do strength training. There's the big boys that have been there forever in their vests on the benches, and then people are trying to figure it out. So what are some of the things that you're seeing from that perspective that are worth sharing, and any thought or suggestions for people?
Okay, I think one that I commented on a while ago, which a lot of people suddenly went, "Oh, I've not thought of that," was coloured bumper plates. Because if I walk into a gym, and I was actually with a friend of mine, and he was standing talking to another couple of people in the gym, and we'd been working out. And the comment was, "Oh, I'm not going to go over there and squat because people laugh at me because they can see how much I'm lifting from the coloured bumper plates." And so I but I don't feel great because I'm using yellows and greens. They didn't even know the weights. They were going, "I'm using yellows and greens, and everybody else seems to be using blues and reds." And so I feel, and these were men, they weren't boys, these were men talking about being intimidated in the lifting environment. And so I just made the observation. I was like, or they made the observation, and I commented on it, saying maybe sometimes, again, we're designing things that aesthetically look great, because I have no issue with color bumper plates, but not thinking about actually how that relates to the new exerciser, how it relates to the experienced exerciser. We want all the plates the same size. We want them in different colors. And in fact, we want people to know what we're lifting, whereas someone else will want more anonymity to that. And I think that's some of that we're seeing with the increase in operators that have a broad spectrum of members, looking at a lot of the electronic resistance equipment where you can't see how much is being lifted. It's just because it's being generated as electronic magnets or some sort of resistance like that. So there's not just gym intimidation between men and women. There's gym intimidation, between women and women, but there's gym intimidation generally. And we've placed an awful lot of emphasis, I think, as an industry on the aesthetics and what people look like. So, I listen to my niece she says she's going to the gym, and she's kicking off indoors because she can't find the matching top for the leggings, because you can't now go without matching top and leggings. Whereas in the past, that was something that was, you didn't wear matching because it looked odd. Now you don't wear matching, it looks odd. And so I think there's people who come in and go, they think when they walk into the gym, it's going to be a challenge. And then they see a lot of people who don't look like them. And even if they don't see a lot of them, they see enough of them to go, I knew it would be full of people like this, and therefore I don't feel in place.